Today, the Remembrance Day of Rani Laxmi Bai, or the Queen of Jhansi. She was one of the leading figures of the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and became a symbol of resistance to the British Raj for Indian nationalists. Rani Laxmi Bai was born on 19 November 1828 in the town of Varanasi into a Marathi Karhed Brahmin family. She was named Manikarnika Tambe and was nicknamed Manu. Her father was Morappan Tambe and her mother Bhagirathi Bai. Her parents came from Maharashtra. Her mother died when she was 4 years old. Her father was a commander of the war of Kalyan Prant. Her father raised her in an unconventional way and supported her to learn to ride elephants and horses and also to use weapons effectively. She grew up with Nana Sahib and Tatia Tope, who were active participants in the first revolt of independence. In 1842, Rani Laxmi Bai got married to Raja Gangadhar Rao, who was the Maharaja of Jhansi. After her marriage, she came to be known as Lakshmi Bai. In 1851, she gave birth to a son, but unfortunately he died in his 4th month. After this tragic incident, Damodar Rao was adopted by the Maharaja of Jhansi as his son. Moved by the death of his son and his poor health, Maharaja Gangadhar Rao also died on 21st November 1853. When the Maharaja died, Rani Laxmi Bai was just 18 years old. But she didn't lose her courage and took up her responsibility. Lord Dalhousie, the Governor General of India at that time, was a very shrewd person who tried to take advantage of the misfortune of Jhansi to expand the British Empire. The British rulers did not accept little Damodar Rao as the legal heir of late Maharaja Gangadhar Rao and Rani Laxmi Bai. Their plan was to annex Jhansi on the ground that it did not have any legal heir. In March 1854, Rani of Jhansi was granted an annual pension of 60,000 and was ordered to lead the Jhansi fort. She was firm on the decision not to give up the dominion of Jhansi to the British. For strengthening the defense of Jhansi, Rani Laxmi Bai assembled an army of rebellions which also included women. For this great cause, she was supported by brave warriors like Gulam Ghaus Khan, Dos Khan, Khuda Baksh, Sundar Mundar, Khashi Bai, Lala Bao Bakshi, Moti Bai, Diwan Rangunath Singh and Diwan Jawahar Singh. She assembled 14,000 rebels and organized an army for the defense of the city. In March 1858, when the British attacked Jhansi, Rani Laxmi Bai's army decided to fight and the war continued for about 2 weeks. The army fought very bravely even though Jhansi lost to the British forces. After a fierce war, when the British army entered Jhansi, Rani Laxmi Bai tied her son Damodar Rao to her back and fought bravely using 2 swords in both her hands. She escaped to the fortress of Kalpi under the cover of darkness and was accompanied by many other rebellions. She departed to Gwalior and a fierce battle was fought between the British and the Rani's army. On the unfortunate day of 17 June of 1858, this great warrior martyred her life for India's freedom. Rani Laxmi Bai was a symbol of bravery, patriotism and was honored as the Hindu goddess Lakshmi.